Hey guys, welcome in to 62 Ocean Boulevard, an absolute stunning masterpiece of coastal beauty here on the Outer Banks of North Carolina. Built in 2016, designed by a renowned architect and built by an engineer out of Florida. The home was really thoughtfully crafted to withstand all of the elements that anything could throw at it from a coastal perspective. From an engineered PVC siding, which is industrial hard pack, to synthetic half-inch corner jammed trim throughout, all stainless products. You've got an imported 3-tier mahogany door. It cost over $40,000 to get here with sea glass. You've got a specialty lock imported from France. Coming into the inside of the house, you'll notice it has a real simple flow, but a very elegant feeling with this design. And what they've done here is they've created a number of styles that kind of flow from room to room. You've got a little bit of industrial modern you'll see on the top floor. You've got some just classic coastal. You've got cottage chic and some new modern. And it was really twisted and brought together perfectly. You couldn't have designed it any easier. From the flooring, which is over 100-year-old reclaimed oak, to the 3 miles of poplar trim that you'll see batted throughout this house that's either painted with the sea green coastal look or natural tones in some of the bedrooms. Coming into the game room, you've got open style windows, some really unique coastal crafted stained glass pieces that were brought in by artisans from a local community. Running through here, you're going to run into smack dab 2.5-inch marble counters. You won't find these anywhere else on the Outer Banks, and they're carried throughout the house in bathrooms and kitchen. Coming into imported brass and copper ship lights that were found in junkyards throughout western parts of Europe. Coming into your bedrooms, all kind of carrying some really light coastal tones. You're going to be magnitude times 10. First level, X-flood zone, ocean views. It's almost impossible to find in the Outer Banks. Most of the elevations required here leave a ground level with no views. This one's got them. Smack dab right in the middle of an awesome outdoor area. We're going to tie into a bathroom over here. You're going to notice a lot of really cool natural tone stuff that blends right in to floor to ceiling marble tie-in floor to your traditional rectangular marble tile all the way up to the ceiling as well. And then going straight up, you're going to notice the transom windows that are over these doors that have been finished off with antique operating mechanisms that are functional and workable and just add kind of a really old school flair to mix with all of the modern vibes in this home. Walking into the other additional bedrooms on this floor, we have another east facing bedroom, very similar concept, same flow, great size, king beds in all bedrooms. Coming into bedroom 3 on this level, you have some really cool ship cabin lights taken off of a decommissioned ship about 15 years ago and kept in storage until we found the right usage for them. Carrying through all masters in this home with 7 bedrooms, 7 full baths, and 2 partial baths. Walking in here to the kids' room, we've got custom woodwork galore. They really broke the mold on Glory. They really broke the bank. No expense was spared in the creation. 2 craftsmen built this home. It took approximately 2 years from framing to trim, and you really feel it when you walk into the home because there is no shear movement. And I'll explain a little bit more about that once we go upstairs. But you're looking at custom milled woodwork. Everything was handcrafted. All of the beds in this home were built by hand and really tied into the overall finishing features of the house. This little feature here we'll show you later. This is kids' safety door. This goes into a little what we would call a hideaway room. It's made specifically for kids to be able to enjoy themselves and have their own little space. It's a room over the garage, and this gives them a little direct access to go in and out, a trap door, so to speak. Carrying through the hallway, we're going to do a vertical up. You're going to get a little bit of a retro feel with some of the accentuated finishes that she's found throughout this home. I call her the mad scientist. She's able to blend just this immense amount of styles and make them all really come together. This would be the hall bath on this level that's servicing the kids' room. We've got, again, more of the sea glass with the architectural feel and the opening components. And then we're leading into an 8-foot tall ceiling coming into polished garage floors, cut in 4x4 spaces. Tons of space. We've got gas hot water on demand systems. The home has additional storage in several areas. And we're going to come up through here and we're going to fly up into this little kid zone. This little space is where I'll find the owner of the home. Sitting most days that I come by to see him. He'll be up here either hiding away or playing with his grandkids. And every bit of this has the same theme from the main structure of the home. Super unique, custom designs. The features of the angles in the home to the reclaimed wire brushed, no splinter flooring. Everything was really well thought out in this property. And this is a great spot to kind of get away from it all. Walking through this section, you get a real intense feeling of just the enormity of this house and its unique attributes around every corner you come to, from the porthole windows to more of reclaimed oak finishes. I mean, just look at the custom features having to be a butt joint with a 45, and you can barely tell. This particular post was brought in from Europe in the south of France. You've got doors reclaimed from old structures in eastern North Carolina. More of the poplar trim all throughout. You've got 4-paneled solid doors, coastal series glass you're going to find throughout this on the Pella. You've got picture windows, crank casement, 8-foot openings, just absolute masterful architecture and design. You've got your copper sinks with, again, same reclaimed finished top, and you've got tile plank flooring, which holds up great to the elements here. Immediately, we're gravitating to exposed beams. And this home, with its construction methods, is almost unmatched. It's an unrivaled Outer Banks engineering feat, in my opinion. I've been in a lot of homes on the Outer Banks in my real estate career. I've never seen a home built more structurally sound. So you've got through pilings that are gone into what's called balloon framing. And what that does was they've got 2x6 and 2x8 walls. Each piece of floor and subfloor is tied in to the existing floor above from balloon framing and structural through rods, which creates tension points, which is where you get little to no shear movement. And opening up here, you get a better sense of the understanding of what I'm referencing. And each of these beams actually goes further into the open ceiling and is tied into the roof structure. Double stainless steel insulated ductwork, so you've got no drippings, even in the hottest summer days. You don't see any moisture pulling up off of these. More of this beautiful finish work with the lighting. Same poplar trim carried throughout here on the ceilings with that coastal green color. Obviously, sitting out here in Southern Shores in the Atlantic Ocean, it's a beautiful late spring day. We've got some little surf out here. Get a good sense of the feeling of what it means to live on the coast. Waking up to this every single day is just something that a lot of people dream about. And you don't get the opportunity to find this type of property and this type of location just a few minutes from Kitty Hawk Pier. You got a few minute bike ride to some great coastal restaurants and bars, but you're right in the heart of it all, but you wouldn't know it because you don't hear a thing with the way this home's built. Zipping over to the kitchen, let's look at 8 burner plus griddle, double Bosch dishwashers, 2.5-inch marble counters, commercial graded wood, vented to the outside. You've got stained glass uppers, custom cabinetry, hand milled, hand planed, and made on premises. Miele espresso machines and microwaves. Additional sinks, and then of course you cannot forget what we've got here with the Sub-Zero freezers and fridge, which you'll find also carried throughout the pool house on the outside. This upstairs is just kind of the wow factor to the house. Brings everyone together and allows everyone to really enjoy everything that the outside of this home and the inside of this home appeals to. Coming in through the reclaimed barn door, same exposed woodwork, same double insulated vents. This would be your top level master suite, your primary ensuite, I should say. Same flow with bathrooms. You've got a 3-tier structure here. You've got a shower recessed in the left, open double vanities in the middle with the toilet on the right side, each with kind of a private feeling and their own well-crafted theme. Coming off of this level, we've also got the 7th bedroom. Again, full ensuite, full ocean views, exposed rafters, same custom milled woodwork, the light tone stain, which they really just pulls out the character of this particular wood that we've used throughout the house. Three hookups for washer dryer in this house, which is a phenomenal feature. So you've got one ground level, one upstairs, and then one closet was also designed for it, though it does not hold them. But you've got Speed Queen, some of your top of the line materials that you don't see a whole lot here on the Outer Banks in North Carolina just because of their scarcity to get. Your half bath finishes off this level. And then we carry outside to where your story begins and ours ends.